What started out as a cute and lighthearted attempt to catch her attention soon became something much more serious. Taylor was later seen supporting Travis at Kansas City Chiefs games from the VIP box. Additionally, Travis was taking a plane all the way to see Taylor perform during her historic tour. It became evident after those moments that this was the start of something significant rather than merely a romantic story for the headlines. Fans have enjoyed witnessing the most unexpected and endearing collision between the worlds of sports and music. Travis became well known off the field, while Taylor opened up football culture to a new audience. Numerous rumors and conjectures about the couple's future have been stoked by their appearances together, whether at award shows, on the sidelines, or on casual date nights. They have now confirmed what many fans had already hoped for with the announcement of their engagement. As they embark on a new chapter in their lives together, Taylor and Travis's journey seems like the contemporary fairy tale that everyone has been cheering for. The couple decided to reveal the news in the most Taylor and Travis East way possible, with a dreamy Instagram announcement that quickly became the only topic of conversation after months of rumors and a love story that has unfolded like a real-life rom-com. The post displayed their stunning proposal for a garden filled with flowers, and to be honest, it looked like something from a movie. Was cheekily captioned, "Your English teacher and your gym teacher are getting married" by Taylor, including an emoji that added a playful, romantic, and perfectly them feel to the entire moment. Hearts and crying emojis were immediately posted in the comments by fans who couldn't believe the fairy tale conclusion they had been hoping for was real. Fans also adore the location he picked. To be honest, if Taylor Swift's engagement has one cultural impact, I hope it encourages people to stop settling for average partners, one person stated. Look for someone who makes you feel the same way Travis does for Taylor. But at the moment, all of their fans are extremely vigilant. During their podcast, Travis gave Taylor the side eye when she referred to him as her boyfriend, and some people are even taking notice. That's because at the time, he wasn't her boyfriend. On X, one fan commented, "It's unbelievable that on July 7th, 2023, Travis Kelce entered Arrowhead Stadium wearing a friendship bracelet and dreaming of convincing the elevator attendant to let him introduce himself to Taylor. And he's getting married to her now." And Travis, who never compromises, naturally went all out for the proposal. With the help of Kindred Lubeck of Artifacts Fine Jewelry, he created a unique ring to pop the question. Are y'all prepared to see the ring? That's really beautiful. It's really lovely. It's fantastic. I'm overjoyed for Travis and Taylor. A stunning, brilliant cut diamond from an old mine serves as the focal point. In a series of pictures that Taylor flashed with pride, Taylor is holding Travis' face while he is on one knee in the opening image, appearing utterly overcome with love. Other pictures featured the couple sitting on a bench that looked like it belonged in a romance novel and wrapped up in one another beneath a trellis of pink and white flowers. With the countdown to their wedding recently becoming the most talked about topic in pop culture, it is safe to say that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce have officially transitioned from America's favorite couple to America's favorite soon-to-bride and groom. However, fans were in for a surprise just when they believed they had all the details of Taylor and Travis's idyllic engagement. Ed Kelce, Travis's father, revealed some of the most adorable details in a recent interview with John Kosick of News 5. And believe me, this romance is enhanced by the tea he shared. Ed says the big proposal didn't happen on the day fans might have thought it would. A little over 2 years after he and Taylor first became the famous couple that everyone was talking about, Travis actually got down on one knee about 2 weeks ago. This indicates that Swifties have been going about their daily lives utterly oblivious to the fact that their idol was secretly engaged for days. Insidious, huh? And acknowledge that at first, Travis wanted to hold off and organize a big extravagant show for later in the month, but both Ed and Taylor Swift's father, Scott Swift, were reportedly in his ear, telling him to go for it. Ignore the big production, they said. Where and how don't matter. The important thing is that you ask. You could do it on the side of the road, Ed said. Choose a location that will make it a memorable occasion. That advice may seem straightforward, but it's actually quite ideal for when you pop the question and ask her to marry you. Fans are already making jokes about how the fathers in this engagement story should get their own credit. But how did it really occur? At his house in Lee's Summit, Missouri, Travis managed to pull off a subtle but incredibly romantic proposal, Ed explained. It was a classic Travis setup, thoughtful but not overdone. He informed Taylor that they were going to supper. However, he proposed that they have a glass of wine in the garden before departing. That's where it took place. Asked Taylor Travis in a peaceful moment in a flower-filled garden when he asked her the question of a lifetime. No spotlight, no halftime show, no flashbulbs. Ed declared it to be breathtakingly gorgeous, and the couple immediately grabbed their phones to FaceTime their relatives. To make sure everyone was aware, they began FaceTiming me, their mother, and her parents. Ed was proud to share. He even acknowledged that when he received the call that his son had just proposed to one of the most well-known women in the world, he was at a Philadelphia Eagles practice. Imagine receiving that notification. I apologize, but I have to go. Taylor Swift and my son recently got engaged. Iconic. Fans are already in awe of Taylor and Travis' decision to prioritize intimacy over show, even though they are one of the most well-known couples in the world. People are giddy over the thought that one of the decade's most significant proposals happened in a private garden while sipping wine. Swifties are calling it the most Taylor thing ever on social media, pointing out that the intimacy and simplicity are reminiscent of one of her songs. Fans are also aware of the significant influence that both dads, Ed and Scott, had in pushing Travis to make the occasion more intimate rather than extravagant. On X, one fan made a joke about the Dad Squad ensuring Taylor's fairy tale. My eyes are watering. Another wrote, Ed Kelce is offering advice on proposals. He is a legend. On X, someone wrote, according to Taylor, her boyfriend is Travis. Another person commented, Travis's father stated that they had been engaged for 2 weeks. 13 days have passed since this podcast was recorded. I'm going to assume that when this podcast went live, they were engaged. On the timing, some fans, however, have different ideas. Ed Kelce spilling that Travis proposed the same day they filmed the podcast, which means we got the last few hours of Taylor Swift before she became a fiance. The comment read, the face of a man who would pop the question in a few short hours. Additionally, Ed Kelce had more to say about how it all transpired, so if you thought he had already revealed enough, think again. He claims that the moment he learned of the proposal was the most epic of all. In the midst of a crowded Philadelphia Eagles practice, he was seated. Not just any practice, but one of their massive public ones with roughly 60,000 spectators. Abruptly, his phone glowed with Travis's FaceTime call. Ed claimed that he knew what was going to happen the moment he saw his son's face appear with Taylor standing next to him. Indeed, the happy couple informed their families of the big news at that point. Imagine being in the middle of tens of thousands of football fans when you learn that your son recently proposed to Taylor Swift. That will be remembered for a long time. Ed also acknowledged that he had been aware of Travis's plan for months, so this wasn't exactly shocking to him. During the NFL season last year, he even feared that his son might collapse. That is to say, Papa Kelce has been quietly holding on to this secret for some time, waiting for the big moment to arrive. What truly amazed him, though, was how content his son has been ever since he met Taylor. He claimed that he hadn't seen Travis this happy in a long time. Just a few days prior to the engagement announcement, he shared one especially endearing story. Travis and Taylor had taken the Kelce parents to Kansas City for an ESPN event. Bear then invited them to return for dinner at Travis's house. This is the particular detail that caused fans to go crazy. The family was fed by Taylor herself. Indeed, Taylor Swift is preparing dinner for the Kelces in the kitchen. They enjoyed a peaceful evening together while dining outside on the patio. Ed added that it was one of those times when you could see how enamored two people are of one another. Ed smiled and acknowledged it's really kind of neat, downplaying what is, in all honesty, the cutest story ever. It wasn't about the flash or the fame to him. During a home-cooked meal, his son and the biggest pop star in the world appeared to be utterly enamored with one another. He was more than convinced that this engagement was genuine because of that. The fact that this engagement story combines all the things that fans adore about Taylor and Travis is ultimately what makes it so ideal. Lots of heart, romance, family, and a little secrecy. At its heart, this was just two people in a garden saying yes to eternity, despite all the flashing lights and international headlines. And that's precisely the reason for everyone's obsession. The ring has taken center stage, even though Taylor and Travis are keeping the most romantic and personal aspects of their floral-themed proposal under wraps. To be honest, nobody expected the NFL player to ask the biggest pop icon in the world to marry him in a less than spectacular way. With good reason, the engagement sparkler is already being praised as one of the decade's most stunning celebrity rings. Experts in jewelry are raving about it. The design's intricate gold work and delicate details make it a true throwback to the Victorian era, according to Benjamin Cordapour of Estate Diamond Jewelry. Page 6 states that Travis and Kindred Lubeck of Artifacts Fine Jewelry collaborated closely to design the ring, which was intended to feel classic yet distinctively customized. An elongated, approximately 8-carat antique cushion-cut diamond serves as the centerpiece. It is rated VSS1 for clarity and F for color, which essentially indicates that it is both enormous and perfect. The ring, which is handcrafted in 18-karat yellow gold, has delicate hand engravings along the shoulders that give it an heirloom feel and needlepoint prongs that hold the diamond in place with smaller stones. Cordapour acknowledged that it might be his favorite celebrity engagement ring of the year, and that's saying a lot given the volume of Hollywood proposals that have surfaced recently. The design makes perfect sense to fans. Taylor's vintage-inspired style has long been well known, from the vintage Hollywood glitz of her Red era to the delicate romantic styles of her Folklore and Evermore eras to the delicate vintage-inspired dresses she frequently dons when she's not on the clock. It seems as though this ring was taken directly out of her own storybook. It's more than just a diamond. Her artistry and classic sense of style are reflected in it. Ooh, why? Do you know why? It's because we sat here for years and years and years while she remained hidden, and it's nice to see her this content at last. Swifties are going crazy, of course. Fans are analyzing every aspect of the ring on social media and contrasting it with well-known celebrity pieces like Princess Diana's and Grace Kelly's. Others, however, are certain that it sounds like a character detail from one of Taylor Swift's own romantic songs. The jewelry has already become a pop culture phenomenon thanks to memes, fan edits, and even engagement ring replicas. Ultimately, the ring represents more than just Travis's proposal. It serves as a metaphor for how well he appears to comprehend Taylor and her environment. A fairy tale aesthetic, an 8-carat diamond with a vintage feel, and a flower garden. The type of detail that gives this love story a sense of grandeur and the engagement moment that seems custom made for Taylor Swift. Naturally, after seeing that glistening stone, everyone is wondering how much it truly costs. Although Taylor has not commented on the price tag, jewelry experts have weighed in quickly and are all in agreement. This sparkler isn't your typical engagement ring. It's the type of piece that only celebrities and royalty can wear. According to Estate Diamond Jewelry's Benjamin Cordapour, the value was approximately $550,000, 0 cents. You heard correctly. On Taylor's finger, there are over $500,000, and it makes sense given the vintage design, the diamond size, and the craftsmanship. It's more than just jewelry, it's art that can be worn. The mystery surrounding Travis's proposal has everyone in full detective mode, even if the ring's price has fans' jaws dropping. Whatever he had planned was obviously in keeping with the fairy tale garden scene they posted on Instagram. Even though the couple has not disclosed the specifics of the big day, fans are anxious to find out whether Taylor sobbed, whether her parents were present, and whether he delivered a speech. But those secrets are theirs alone for the time being. We do know that, despite the intense attention, their relationship has always felt genuine and natural. After dating since 2023, the couple recently appeared together on Travis's podcast, New Heights, where they provided fans with an uncommon look into their relationship. Taylor once again demonstrated her ability to make every moment worthy of a headline when she casually revealed her 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl, during the episode. In the same week, Travis revealed how much he loves her in his own GQ profile. It seems like we're just ordinary people whenever I'm with her. He dismissed the incessant cameras and fan fervor that surrounded them and remarked, "We're just two people that are in love." Additionally, he acknowledged that their romance was never a staged stunt or public relations campaign, although it was being tracked from a media perspective. It happened quite naturally. I've never engaged in any organized, controlled processes. One thing is evident, even though fans are still trying to piece together the proposal. Taylor and Travis are currently the most captivating couple in the world because of their fairy tale garden, $500,000 ring, and love story that still feels genuine in spite of the attention they receive from everyone. The loud support that Taylor and Travis give each other is one of the reasons that fans have fallen so deeply for them as a couple. These two have been each other's biggest fan bases since the beginning, and their interactions at games and concerts are essentially legendary. On September 24, 2023, Taylor stunned everyone by attending the Chiefs game against the Chicago Bears in the Kelce family suite. She was seen yelling during big plays, laughing with his mother, and making an ordinary NFL game into a worldwide sensation. The romance truly went public that evening, and to be honest, after that, the game was over. Furthermore, Taylor played more than one game. Over the following 2 seasons, she established herself as a regular at Chiefs games. She celebrated each touchdown as if she had been a lifelong football fan, captured on camera. She witnessed the victories, the suspense, and yes, the ultimate triumph when Travis and his squad won the Super Bowl. Taylor became the unofficial MVP of the season after the cutaway shots of her in the crowd went viral right away. However, Travis wasn't going to let his famous girlfriend take center stage while Taylor embarked on her world tour with A-Raz, which broke all previous records. Like the biggest Swiftie of them all, he was singing along with the crowd as a 6'5" NFL champion belted out love songs and danced with the same fervor as the rest of the stadium. Fans went crazy. Travis made sure to be there for her just as she was for him, whether they were in Tokyo or Kansas City, demonstrating that their romance is based on a great deal of respect, love, and some very cute fangirling. Ed Kelce is already preparing for the big day, even though the engagement is still new and no formal wedding preparations have begun yet. He acknowledged that while specifics are still entirely up in the air, he is as ready as he can be for the moment the wedding bells start ringing. When asked what his son and Taylor's future holds, let's face it, if this is how the engagement announcement appears, the wedding will undoubtedly rank among the most significant cultural occasions in recent memory. These two young people are deeply in love. Ed, who struck a rare balance between protective father and proud parent, said, "They've been cast in a spotlight that they really haven't sought, but kind of followed with their success in their respective fields." He clarified that behind all the hype and headlines, the only thing at stake here is still Travis and Taylor's romance. Naturally, fans are already speculating about the wedding in great detail. Social media is ablaze with speculation about everything from Taylor's outfit to the setting, possibly even a glitzy Parisian chateau. Swifties are certain that the guest list will be the most star-studded of the decade because it will feature a romantic lace gown, several designer looks, and something with a vintage feel, with everyone present to celebrate, including Patrick Mahomes and Blake Lively. Ed is obviously aware that he is going to see something extraordinary, even though he is maintaining his sense of reality. He has seen his son grow into one of the most renowned football players, and now he is watching him get ready for the role of a lifetime, that of Taylor Swift's husband. What do you think then? Let us know by leaving a comment below. To be the first to see my next video, hit the bell icon and click the subscribe button if you enjoyed this one. Every week I share updates like this one in which I reveal your favorite celebrities' hidden secrets.